Titanium Tuesday. So, hey, thanks for your text earlier today about basically, wanting to sit on my lap.
I'm too old for this shit.
I love your lap.
That was hilarious, by the way.
Oh.
I thought it said, I thank you.
Oh, yeah.
And then it said, I love you.
I did love you.
So that was.
And
that
I
was
love
funny
you,
stuff.
random citizen.
Instead of it was, I thank you, random citizen.
Yeah, I didn't want to thank you.
know. Yeah.
Oh, I did want to thank you. I did not want to love you. But I did.
I know it's just the way that it is.
Man, I am so excited.
I'm so accessible.
That is not what I'm excited for. I'm excited for Titanium Tuesday.
And the Santa Claus.
And the Santa Claus with Tim Allen.
Yes. 30 years ago, he was filming this.
He sure was. And
Yeah.
look, 30 years younger.
He does. I would say about 32.
Yeah. Well, then when he becomes Santa Claus, he just doesn't stand a chance.
Right.
Yeah.
So he gained 150 pounds.
Did he really?
No, but they made him look like he gained
He
150
did. That
pounds.
belly looked really fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember when he was shaking it.
Yeah, and then when he was running on the
The
that
treadmill.
was hilarious. And his facial hair kept growing back right away and all that kind of stuff. And it was very fun how they did, the claws in this. But we are Titanium Tuesday, so we're mainly going to try to focus on
The superhero.
yes.
Santa Claus.
He's clearly a superhero.
After last week's discussion, or 2 weeks, or whatever. No, it was last week. He could be considered an anti-hero. He didn't want to be Santa Claus.
Yes.
And he was pushed into it as he pushed somebody else. Or he didn't push, but as the other Santa Claus fell off the rope.
Right. And it was very, salesman, narcissistic guy that becomes Santa Claus.
Yeah.
A giver.
Right.
He
Selfless.
prepares. Selfless. Yeah. He prepares all year to give.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
Yeah.
And this guy, Scott, took all year.
And tried to reject all of that.
And then, so it was very, very interesting how I thought it was written fun and well for that kind of thing.
There was just so many small details even too with SC for Scott Kelvin also being obviously Santa Claus.
Yes.
The reindeer following
Yes.
That was so much fun.
Yeah, it was.
And who doesn't love Santa Claus? And you have such a perception of
I
what
like
the Santa
Kris
Claus. Okay.
But Santa Claus, I don't know.
I suppose. And they did such a good job of making him relatable.
Yes.
In this film too.
Yes.
The ex-wife is a complete jerk.
In the film or in real life?
In the film.
Okay.
Potentially in real life. I don't know her that
well.
well.
I didn't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, when I watch interviews or I watch different things that some of the actors say, I'll say it. You know, they're just not good people.
Right. Is she not a good person?
I don't know.
Okay. I didn't know if you watched.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't.
Yeah.
No. I mean, you hear things about Judge Reinhold, great guy.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because if you follow that track, with the Santa Claus and in that kind of track, right?
Yeah.
The nice guys, in Hollywood, they're not well known.
No. You know what? The list they get put on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's very interesting. But yes, Tim Allen.
He is not a dude. You're a dude. This is a man.
Has changed dramatically. I mean, he was known for a lot of, even in this film around all those kids that played the elves and stuff.
Yeah.
Foul language and all that. And now the way he is today, he's not. He's a lot more set. I mean, it's 30 years ago, so, but he's a lot more settled down.
Yeah.
More even maybe family man, conservative type thing.
Yeah.
So it's interesting.
It is.
Watch that.
Yeah.
But anyway.
They do.
Scott Kelvin.
They did. Scott Kelvin. And you can see his character change throughout the film a little bit too. Or not really. You can see it really at the end. But I really liked the anchor with his kid Charlie of like, hey, Dad, like you got to believe this, and it's such an interesting dynamic with the character of Santa Claus of like, well, seeing isn't believing. Believing is seeing, or something like that.
Yes.
And just an interesting phrase to use in a film like this, like Santa Claus, because you can always use it for different parallels as well.
Yeah.
Which I think is fun.
Yeah, it is. And when reluctantly, when he was reading some of these things, right, on the claws and stuff, reluctantly he kind of steps in and does it.
Yeah.
Thinking that that's going to be the end.
Right.
Right. And so he's like, he as this anti-hero, in a sense, for sure, he's like, okay, it's like, I'm gonna believe because this ends in a day, right,
short term, like that's all I need.
I can do this, and so then when it gets into like you're Santa Claus now, when it gets into that, and you watch this transition. Hero grow into somebody that wants to do good and wants to be this hero and all this kind of stuff
for the kids, the elves. Exactly. You see the connection with even his kid grow tremendously.
Yeah, and so it's really fun to watch these. Like you said earlier, before we started recording, it is really fun to watch these with that thought in mind, like that hero. Yeah. We're watching this specifically to figure out the hero or sometimes the villain. Yeah. But specifically, that's what we're watching for and looking at. Because it's fun.
Yeah, because heroes, you really care about the traits.
Yeah.
And so you're looking at, what are these characters displaying through this film? What are the changes that you're seeing? Are they like a true hero, kind of like Superman, where he's good beginning to end, but he's just trying to find his place? Or is it one like this where he's reluctant and then understanding what his role needs to be and how he can get satisfaction through that?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's great. It's a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to kind of watching the other ones.
Yeah.
I think I've seen 2, but I have not seen 3.
With Jack Frost.
Yeah,
and Martin Short.
Wasn't there something else? There's a
TV show.
TV show. That's
I have not watched the TV show yet either. I have heard mixed reviews on that. They got a season 2 though on Disney Plus. Not a sponsor.
Exactly.
Thank the heavens for that.
But a lot of fun things. It's fun to. Christmas comes around once a year. It's fun to dig into these things a little differently.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just
we can do Home Alone 2. I'm going to put up. We can do Home Alone as well. Okay. And next year we can do Home Alone 2. That's called.
And Die Hard 2.
And Die Hard 2. Because that's also all set around Christmas.
We should do Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
Someday.
Did we do Christmas Vacation?
No, we backed out of that last year.
Oh, but I watched it.
Yes, you watched it.
We did the Ryan Reynolds one. That was 2 years ago, I think.
Not for Christmas, though.
Not for Christmas, no. Because that was just college-based.
Yeah.
That one was crazy.
That was crazy. The first time I watched, I loved it. I loved it. The TV. And then that's the TV version. And then that's the first time I watched the unrated. I buy the film and it's unrated, and I'm like, unrated. It's basically X-rated.
That's right.
That was funny. But anyway, there it is. Titanium Tuesday.
And it was beautiful.
Santa Claus.
Yeah. He's a hero.
Christmas is coming.
That's right. Thanks so much. Comments. We should set a goal.
We should set a goal
for our YouTube channel. And how many people? That would be a gift.
It would be a gift.
To get more people to follow, like, subscribe the YouTube channel.
Yeah. And we would just enjoy their presence.
We would. And your comments and your suggestions. Yeah. And we fantastically love your snide remarks. So do that below or above or beside or wherever the comments are, or
email us at LegitQ@Matty'sMovieMix.com.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Hammer the share button. Go ahead and hammer out a comment to us. Go ahead and hammer the like button. Go ahead and hammer the subscription button. Go ahead and hammer the notification bells, because you know what? That's the best way you can support us. We appreciate it.